Hello everybody, it is the Amazing Gaming Guy here and welcome to a special tutorial video. Now, about 2 or 3 months ago I made a video in which I built a Japanese building, a traditional Japanese style building that you will see on the top of the hill here, and I had a comment on that video saying that they wished that I'd gone a little bit slower so that they could actually see what I had done and sort of copied how I did it and my process. So this is exactly what that is. I'm going to be making a new traditional Japanese building right on the same hill over here that we're panning over to the spot where I'm going to do it, and I'm going to go slowly and do a proper tutorial on exactly how I did it. So this is the spot we're going to be building in and we are going to give it a shot. Okay guys, so here we go, we've got our empty space here, our mound on the hill, so let's go and grab a load of the materials that we're going to need. So let's see, let's get some of this. This is brown wool apparently, and oh, I've already got some of that. Spruce stairs, dark oak stairs, dark oak, cobblestone, that looks pretty good. Get some of that and that. Anything else I need? What's that in there? Is that's spruce wood planks? Right, we'll go with that for now. So let's head back to our empty spot. And I think we're going to need a little bit more space, so let's just clean the top off of this. On the build over here, I built up the base like that, as you can see, so I'm going to come over here and do the same thing. Let's map out how big we want this to be. Let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and back this way. So we've got to make sure that this is all leveled off as well. So let's have a little border around the bottom of 1 block, a 1 block wide border. I'm smashing blocks all over the place. Here we go. Okay, little border in there, and we will bring these stairs down by 2. I think that's a good gradient. Okay, so I'll do another layer around here. Cool, right. And then we got to build it upwards as well, like so. And got to make sure that it goes down into the ground. Like, you don't want to build it on top of that, because then it doesn't look so solid, you know, it doesn't look so so purposeful and man-made. It looks like you've plopped it on top of something rather than it being, you know, a part of that landscape. Okay, that looks pretty good. We've got our base. Now we need to start building the building itself. So I'm going to go around and put a base down like that, just to show where the sort of floor will be. And let's see, how did I build that one up over there? So I went up in the corners and built some pillars to show where the corners of the building are. So let's go right ahead and do that. Build them up in the corners. Let's see, I'm gonna take my own creative license now, not gonna copy that. Let's go a little bit taller, shall we? I think this should be quite a tall structure. Right, so now that we've done that, let's go and build some walls. So let's put some of this down on the inside. I'm gonna do that here. just add a little bit more depth. You've got to add depth to these things. Let's build up the corners like this, and again we're adding a bit of depth to the building. And what I really like is that with this texture pack, which I will link in the description by the way, because I can't remember the name of it, when we're adding depth we're also adding a lot of colour, because we got the red from these dark oak wood stairs, and I think that's really, really nice. Okay, and we'll do something a little bit different at the top. Let's go for just a single stair. Yeah, we'll go for a single stair there, like that. Just curve it over. Don't want it to be completely vertically symmetrical. Okay, so what we're doing is we're beginning work on this layering here. So I'm gonna run over here again and we'll start doing it. Let's start by placing just the general layering down like this, and we'll go all the way around the building, and we're going to do it in slabs so we got a little bit more variation in height and sort of vertical height to work with. Right, so at the corners we want it to sort of turn up, to lift up at the corners. Now this one's a little bit smaller, so I'm going to start the sort of lifting process here, and then we'll grab, I think we'll go one higher like that, and maybe get rid of the bottom one. That looks pretty good. Okay, now we've built it up in the corners a little bit. Let's add a little bit more texture and variation to the actual middle section itself. So let's start with some stairs, I think. I'm wondering how far out to do it. Maybe we'll go here. Let's give that a go. Start there, and we will bring it upwards like so. Now this is something that you can fine-tune and work out for yourself, really, in terms of what your preference is, in terms of what you want it to look like. No, I can't do that because I want that to link on the bottom like that. Does that look alright? I think it needs to have a bit more. It's a bit difficult because we're working with a different scale here. I think that will do it. It's a little bit more thickly set than the other side, but I think that will work. Yeah, we'll go for that. So let's try and replicate that on the other sides as well. There we go, that looks pretty good. So now we need to continue adding height to the rest of the building. So it's generally a good idea to make it taper in, like I have on that one. So we'll give that a little go here. Okay, now let's add some of the insides again. I'm just going to add a little bit of a different texture on this one, because it's good to have some variation, and I am leaving the top bit sort of blank just to account for the bit that we're going to put in around it, the sort of surrounding, I don't really know what to call it, like a surrounding level, I guess, or platform. I don't know, you wouldn't really stand on it though. Now, fences. I'm going to put some fences in because fences look awesome. You can use them to sort of support the second layer. That's what I did in the other one, so I'm going to do that around here as well. Just go around and it just sort of, it looks like it's sort of supporting the layer above it, and I think that looks pretty cool, so I'm going to do that. Right, now we've got to do the next level, so we'll go around and do that just like we did the first one. Round with the, what is this? This is spruce wood slabs. And we've got to do the height on that as well. Actually, I might start on the slightly higher level just so we can see it a bit better. And then I'm going to go up and up on each side by one, and then I'm going to jump up a block and go in again, like that. I think that will work quite well. And we'll do that over here as well. I'm gonna set this in slightly, just so we have a bit of definition between the edges of the roof and the actual roof itself. Right, now another important thing is to come across the roof and actually add a little bit of interest to the end of these roofs. So I'm going to come up a little bit on both sides, and then we're going to build a little sort of ornament on each side. Yeah, there we go. I think that looks okay. And now we've just got to fill in these sides as well. And we'll put some fence in, just to add detail. And we'll put some under here as well. Oh, it's is that a funny? I can probably do it like this. Yeah, that looks okay. And there you have it. That is how you build your own little traditional Japanese style shrine or temple. It's a little bit like that one. It's not quite as big, but it should show you all of the same techniques. So I hope this has helped you. If it has and you enjoyed it, please give it a like, comment and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!